Good day, people, everyone, wherever that you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all over the global world. Now, I would like to quickly, make use of my binary board to trade digit differs, and I made a deposit of $100 to start this particular account now, in order for me to grow this and prove to people that it's actually real. This is real account. And I have a daily target. I got a daily target of at least minimum of 5% on it to grow over time, so that at least I'm able to increase this over time in 30 days, and from there build a particular strategy and a trading plan alongside with it in order for me to do. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, oh, this is real, we know you have a real account, can't you just try as much as possible to demonstrate this in order for us to be able to see that this is really working well? So I would like to actually show us, as you guys can see here, this is my real account, because it's showing my the CR signal of the real account itself, 40 blah 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 and all that, which is there. Now I'm going to run my bots right now to trade on digit differs, in order for me to prove to you guys that this is really real. It's not all about you working on demo account and thinking that's all about it that you wouldn't want to do. Like I said, I will always be targeting 5%. Right now I'll be targeting 5% daily, and the rule still remains that you make use of this bot just once per day. Once you run it once per day with real strict money management, we should be able to come into realizing how very good we want to do with it. So I'm going to run it right now. Just hang on with me, and immediately I do that, we'll start seeing how it works on its own. Yes, right now I haven't set it up. I'm going to get started on it. Remember that I said I have just balance of $100, so that means at the end of the day I should be able to have actually grown it to 105, which is the 5% for the day. Today being a Sunday, immediately after my church service, I just said, okay, let me run this in order for me to start the week very good for a number of people that have actually be calling on to me saying, okay, they need it, they need that, and they need evidences of that before they can actually take get their hold on it. Now we're going to start right away, and let's see the way it works on its own. Good. I haven't actually get it, we've gotten it started, and you can see the balance, which has actually started on its own, and it just starts running, and we will expect it to actually go all the way to probably like 100 trades in order for it to make the 5%, and we've placed everything we place all the algorithm that is supposed to be on there in order for it to just keep running. If it loses, it's going to multi-gale, and it gets it back, and it's continuing running and on like that. That's what it's going to do. Keep working, but remember, you guys can actually expect me to not stay with this all the way to like 100 trades, which wouldn't actually be very possible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave this to keep running, so at the end of the day you'll be able to see the take profit and the stop loss, how far it's been able to go, and I'll be able to prove to us how we can go with it. It's presently now on 30 cents, but over time we'll come back and check it. Thank you. Just stay tuned. As we can rightly see, just trying to check back on it, it's got one loss, and it recovers it back by multi-galing on what it's supposed to do, gets it back and return back to where it's supposed to be, and it keeps going on and on like that. And that's just the normal way it keeps working. So we're going to wait for it, as we just keep looking out for how far it's going. So far so good, 20 trades so far so good, 20 trades affected already, like what we keep saying. 20 trades affected already, and it's still going, and I believe it's still going very well. So just keep coming back to it, into checking it, because I have other things to win. So now, and the advantage of you making use of both automatic trading is, of course, it gives you the leverage of doing other things online, into maximizing your time. You in such a way that you don't really need to be with the system each and every time. You can just leave the system running while you do other things, and over time you just find yourself gaining at the end of the day. And once you gain from there, you leave it, and you just go your own way into doing some other things. So thanks and God bless. Just keep stay tuned until we see this one accumulate up to 5% that you're looking for. I know we just call it a day on there, but so far so good. You can see 25 trades affected already. Like I said, I'll keep coming back to it, seeing how far we're going with it. It's still going, because we can see it keeps just going gradually. Of course, like I said, I keep repeating, this is real account, this is not demo account. As you guys can see here, my real CR, and the number in there. So it's not about it's not about someone telling you this or that. Of course, we've done 2% already, and since we're going to 5%, we just got to really wait for it into climbing up there. And once we're done with it, we're very good to go for the day. And I must sincerely tell you this, that one of the major things you really need to focus on in life is taking action. Even if you want to do anything, but you keep procrastinating on it, you keep allowing fear to keep you back. Fear will actually keep you bound in a place. It will actually captivate you. It will drain down your potentials into knowing what you're supposed to do. It has actually happened to a number of us, to a lot of people around, and not until as when people actually come out of their, not until when people actually come out of their shell, do they actually started seeing themselves actually making some really good progress. It has actually gone half the way of the daily target that we are setting up for, which is 5%. It has done 2.5% already. So let's see how far it's going, because we believe it should be able to do that. Now I have a friend that does 2 to 3% daily, and it's always in the morning. And now you can see it's caught us here, and it's Mantigale to recover back, and just keep going like that. Like I said, the guy actually does 2 to 3% daily, and he's always good to go. He's always very fine with his profits, and at the end of the day, he always withdraws very good amount of money at the end of the month. So now I would just like to encourage you guys. There is nothing you cannot do. It's just a matter of you understanding it. A lot of people have actually thought, oh, this is not really real. This is that. I've actually decided to actually always come up with my real account. I'll try as much as possible, to make the security much stronger than the other time, so that the two different hacking experience that I have wouldn't be there again. So, and I believe I've been able to prove to you guys that my bot that I keep showing you guys before is actually real, because you guys can see it's working all the way now, and I will come back by the time it actually hits the daily target. I believe we started about 5 minutes ago. It's even up to 10 minutes, and if we could actually be doing this now, let me just give you some calculation over this. Let's say like my target is actually 5% daily for the next 1 month. If we do this 5% of today now increases our capital to this, and next tomorrow, this is this. So for the next 30 days now, I would like us to actually do it together. This is 2 now, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then 31. So that means at the end of the month, if you can actually be consistent with this, you should always be having 450% over any whatsoever capital, whatsoever your balance going to be, you should be able to always have this. If you always and consistently trade according to the instruction, you don't double date, you don't do shortcut on it. Number one, you don't run the boat twice a day, just once because it's 5%. You don't look into being greedy. You don't look into the market like money machine. You just want to go there and make money and all that. If you can actually do this, I can assure you that with this in 3 months you should be able to be very good to go at the end of the day. And that's just the way it always works, and it has always been working very good for a number of people that have been doing it, and it's been so very nice. So I just want to encourage you guys, if probably you don't know what to use, you can actually always contact me. As you guys I've always known, a lot of people have actually come down, I've actually sent mail to me. I know a lot of people that have come to my number to discuss this, and I assured them, I remember that I assured them that okay, no problem, over time I'm going to come to show you guys my real account. I'm going to show you guys my real account in order for you guys to see what I'm doing with the boat. So I just had to withdraw everything there and make a deposit of $100, which I'm actually starting with. So I believe I've been able to some extent, one way or the other, been able to convince a lot of people as touching this, because this is live, this is still going live, and it's not really bad, because this is an evidence that what I've actually been claiming over time is actually real. So I'll come back over time, because I can't keep at the computer like this, before it actually hits it. So I will come back, by the time it's actually very close to it, so that I'll be able to prove to you there, guys, that this is real. I appreciate it. Just stay tuned. As we can rightly say, it's still going, and almost very close to the target, and which is what we are actually really waiting for, so that we can actually call it a day. Now, may I say this quickly before this actually hits it? How awesome and how very good will this be? If you can actually just get hold on this, you're able to follow the instruction fully, and how awesome will it be? You've been able to achieve your goal. You've been able to achieve at least as much as 5% a day under 30 minutes. Under 30 minutes, it's very lovely. And it's what I've actually been always advising a lot of guys to look into. I wouldn't actually force anyone, but if you just think, I used to tell people something. Now, trading is not such a easy venture, so to say, for anyone to go into, but if you can actually just follow some people that have actually proven themselves very right on the the market and all that, there wouldn't be any need of you having some serious problem and all that. Because I remember when I started myself, it wasn't that really easy for me, I must really confess to you. But at the end of the day, because I was able to take out my time to study a lot of people, to study real guys that I that I've been in the industry for some time, and I had to go to a lot of different people. I had to give a lot of people money, for them just to show me one or two things, some insight here, some insight there, advices on what to do here and what not to do there, how I should actually take care, how to actually handle my emotion when it comes to trading. That everything is not all about money, but everything that needs to, when the money needs to come to you, it needs to come from even your own side, being able to handle, the monetary aspect of it. I was able to, they were able to tell me a lot of things like that, and at the end of the day, I'm actually very, very, very happy to see, myself actually eating it very good the way I expected of it, and that's actually, the results that I've actually been getting today. And I will advise a lot of people to actually just seek into that as well too, and you should be able to see that. Now, having said that, I would like you guys to just quickly look into this, because you can see the profit hit already. It says bot.binary.com says done, total profit 5.04 met already. And this is actually what we're talking about there. If you can actually be making stocks like this under 30 minutes, you're able to make this. It's actually very straightforward. By the time I put this away, this gonna change to 105 for you, in order for you guys to see that we've actually gotten our daily target, our daily percentage of 5, our 5% today, which is the goal. And I'm actually very excited to show you guys, at least, because to some extent we should be able to know that this is actually real now, not just what we've actually been saying before. And it's been very awesome. So let me click this in order for us to see. You can see it. It simply shows 105, which is what we've really been waiting for, in order for it to see, in order for us to see it. So 105, we started with 100, and we're able to make our 5% today. So that simply means that we've been able to hit our daily target for today. What we're just going to do is to log out. We'll come back tomorrow in order for us to play with it. We have 84 wins and 9 losses, but we're able to do all of that because the system keep changing the LDP, which is last digit predictions and all that. And I believe with this we should be able to get started. For some of us that might probably still be interested in it, I wouldn't mind. You can just get back to me on my WhatsApp, or you send the mail to me via my mail here, and I assure you I should be able to get back to you in no time. Thanks and God bless. I appreciate you guys for being there. I appreciate you for being a subscriber, and I so much promise you guys that I will keep coming back with some very valuable and useful videos weekly that a number of us can actually use to better our life. Thanks and God bless for now. Bye.